Hi, my name is Dr. Elias Marcoux. I'm the Clinic Director of pureBalance Wellness Center. Back on June 15th, we had an amazing open house where we invited a lot of guests to come and see what we offer here. We had our guests come and enjoy a fun-filled day. During this time, we held some wonderful events that had key speakers talk about some key health concerns. Dr. Frank Silva did a live blood cell analysis demo. Our nutritionist, Kesha, showed people how to make a gazpacho. Dr. Emily took our patients through an acupuncture session. Dr. Paul Herkel had an intravenous vitamin demo. Corey McCusker did a Power of the Mind session. Why don't you have a sneak peek at what you missed at our open house?
Okay, so we're here today and we're giving 10-minute massages for $5, and we are supporting the Compass Room down in Etobicoke, which helps to feed the hungry. And what I'm doing here is I'm just doing some energy balancing work by manipulating the soft tissues so you go away feeling relaxed and refreshed, and it's all for charity.
So a few things we're going to look for. We look for some common characteristics in your blood. And your blood is your blueprint of your DNA. It carries a lot of information. It tells us what's happening in your body. So some of the obvious things we're going to look for are the size, the shape, the amount, and the distribution of your red blood cells. Typically on a screen, we should have a good amount. We should have dozens of red blood cells on those screens. They should all be about the same size and they should be circular. What we're looking for is they're all separated or detached. What it does is it gives us the most surface area for our blood cells. Because blood cells do a few things. They carry nutrients, they carry oxygen, and they remove waste products. So we want a large surface area. We want lots of room around that blood cell to carry these nutrients and oxygen. What we want to avoid is we want to avoid those red blood cells from sticking together. What it does is it decreases the surface area and it creates clots and congestion. So we want to avoid that. Then we look at your immune cells or your white blood cells. So you have red blood cells and white blood cells. Red blood cells deliver oxygen and nutrients. White blood cells fight viruses, germs, bacteria. Red blood cells are kind of like a sphere shape, and then they're flattened on two sides, and that gives us the biggest amount of surface area.
Basically, nature has provided us with everything we need in our fruits and vegetables without having to take, extra supplements or, digestive things, etc. and so forth. And actually, traditionally, gazpacho used for farmers when they were working, on the farms to give them a lot of nutrients and to give them a lot of, to fill their belly basically as they were doing farming outside. Traditional ingredients are really just tomato, oils. You want to make sure that you have omega-3s, omega-6s, and omega-9s. And that's it, and then you're ready to go. It's very, very simple.
We do acupuncture to help regulate something called qi in the body. So basically we're trying to open up channels. There's actually 14 meridians in the body that run from toes, fingers to toes. So even though you may have a problem, say, in your knee, we may actually acupuncture something up in your elbow because that meridian line runs on the same area. We'll start with this one here. So this point here, just about halfway between, is called LI11, which is the large intestine channel. And it's really good for what in acupuncture we say is releasing wind or opening the wind gate. So anyone with allergies, this would be a great point to use. Another point we're going to do is right here between Corey's eyes. It's called yin tong. A lot of people like doing this point because it's very relaxing. So the needles stimulate in themselves, but we can actually use other methods to increase the response we get.
IV therapy is something that has been around for actually a long time. It's used around the world in your regular standard medical clinics. Especially in my practice, I do a lot of IV therapy, and I don't use it with everyone. There are certain people that really will benefit from this. Think of how many people have digestive upset, they have bloating, they have gas. All those things are signs that our digestive lining is not properly absorbing things. So there are times, at least initially, instead of taking a multivitamin orally, we don't know how much we're going to get in the system. I know 100% of whatever I put in here is going to get the benefit to that person.
We've heard a lot today about what's happening with your body and, you know, all about the blood analysis, the IV treatments, the acupuncture. So that's all the body stuff. I focus on the mind. Your beliefs can be powerful. They can be also limiting. Hold it up and think. Just believe that it's going to move. Keep your hands still. It's about focusing on what you want and making it happen.